Hello everyone, welcome to Astrology Chunks. Today I'm talking about some of the most important signs in your palm that indicate a stable, long lasting relationship and a marriage that is less likely to face major complications, separation, or divorce. Make sure you stay till the end because the final sign is one of the most fascinating combinations found in palmistry, and it can completely change how you look at your hand. So let's begin. The very first thing I look at is the marriage line itself. As you can see on your screen, the marriage line is located on the side of the palm beneath the little finger. Ideally, this line should be clearly visible and should extend reasonably toward the mount of Mercury, which is located directly beneath the little finger. A good marriage line is straight, clean, and free from cuts, breaks, chains, islands, or other disturbances. It should not droop downward, nor should it rise excessively upward. When this line appears clear and balanced, it ensures a stronger bond between partners and greater stability in marriage. Now let's move to the second sign. I want you to observe the length of your little finger. A well developed little finger is considered favorable for communication, understanding, and relationship harmony. Ideally, the tip of the little finger should reach at least the base of the upper phalange of the ring finger, as you can see on your screen. This finger should also be straight. If it is severely bent or crooked, it indicates communication challenges. Sometimes it is also associated with intimacy and reproductive health issues. A straight and proportionate little finger is generally considered a supportive sign for long term relationship success. Keep up with me because the next few signs are even more interesting. The third thing I check is the mount of Venus. This mount is located at the base of the thumb and is enclosed by the lifeline, as you can see on your screen. It represents affection, emotional warmth, attraction, and one's capacity to nurture relationships. Ideally, this mount should be moderately developed. It should neither be excessively flat nor overly swollen. A balanced amount of Venus with a light pinkish tint indicates balanced emotional expression. Also, pay attention to the markings present on it. Excessive horizontal lines indicate emotional disturbances or unnecessary complications. A cleaner mount with fewer interfering markings is considered more favorable. The fourth sign is the overall color of the palm. When you open your hand and observe your palm, you will notice different shades. Some palms appear pale, some reddish, some bluish, and some even slightly yellowish. The most favorable color is healthy light pink tone. A palm with natural pink tint is associated with emotional balance, warmth, and healthy interpersonal dynamics. Now we are building a complete picture, but don't leave yet because some of the strongest signs are still ahead. The fifth sign is the heart line. The heart line starts beneath the little finger and extends across the palm towards the index finger, as you can see on your screen. Ideally, this line should be long, clear, and free from cuts, breaks, chains, and excessive disturbances. It should reach the mount of Jupiter beneath the index finger or terminate between the index and middle fingers. A slight upward curve is generally considered highly favorable. If the line ends with a branched fork, that is regarded as an excellent sign. The branches of the fork should be straight or slightly upward rather than pointing downward. Now let's move to the sign that many people overlook. The sixth sign is the condition of the second phalange of the thumb. Take a look at your thumb. It is usually divided into two sections. Look at the lower section of the thumb. As you can see on your screen, ideally this area should be clean and free from crosses, deep cuts, moles, or other disturbing markings. Another thing I pay attention to is the line that separates the thumb from the mount of Venus. Sometimes this boundary appears as a chain like formation rather than a clean line. A chain formation is not necessarily a negative sign, but it often indicates emotional entanglements and relationship complexities. It suggests a person who becomes deeply emotionally invested in relationships, sometimes to the point of overcomplicating them. People who have this chain like formation are often less likely to leave a relationship when things become complicated because they tend to be deeply emotionally attached. On the other hand, those who do not have this formation are more likely to experience smoother relationships. However, if a relationship falls apart, they may find it easier to move on. Now let's move to another very important indicator. The seventh sign is the arch formed by the lifeline. I often notice that people completely ignore the shape of the lifeline's curve. Ideally, the lifeline should create a reasonably wide arch around the mount of Venus rather than appearing tightly compressed against the thumb. A broader arch indicates generosity, flexibility, emotional openness, and a willingness to compromise when necessary. Such, such individuals are often more solution oriented. They tend to resolve disagreements rather than magnify them. Instead of turning small issues into major conflicts, they usually look for common ground and practical solutions. Because of these natural qualities, they are less likely to experience severe relationship disruptions. And now we have reached the final sign. This is one of the most talked about formations in palmistry. The eighth sign is the famous M formation. As you can see on your screen, when the heartline, headline, lifeline, and fate line are all clearly present and together create a visible letter M in the palm. This is traditionally regarded as a powerful marking. While this sign is associated with many positive qualities, it is also highly supportive of relationships and also marriage. It is believed that people who have the M sign in their palms are truly blessed in relationship matters and naturally earn a special place in the family of their life partner. These individuals possess strong judgment, emotional awareness, and the ability to navigate life's challenges more effectively. They are also less likely to find themselves trapped in difficult situations that seem impossible to overcome. As a result, individuals with clear and balanced M formation are less likely to face severe relationship complications compared to those who do not have this formation. So, if you have all of these signs in your palm, it strongly indicates greater relationship potential, better emotional balance, and a marriage that is less likely to become entangled in major problems or end in divorce. Now, I'm curious to know how many of these signs you found in your own hand. Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, stay connected with Astrology Chunks because I have many more fascinating palmistry secrets and relationship indicators to share with you. I will see you in the next video.